I kind of consider my time here, part of that top row of the foundation that was set by my parents and youth leaders, and it was kind of that sort of last layer before you're thrown into the world by yourself. Looking back, it definitely had an impact on my life and who I was then and who I am now. And that's all on top of the education that I received here. Dr. Ogner was definitely the most influential as a professor speaking, and there's all the other professors were great too. The thing that was so great about that is he wanted to know more than just he wanted to pull out of me more than just academics. He wanted to understand like where I came from, interests, who I was as a person, in his own quiet kind of way. Well, I'll say for sure when I was here, I was definitely a student first, and I'm glad I met the people that I met freshman year because they were able to kind of draw me out of my shell, so to speak. Whether it was intramurals or doing things off campus, if I didn't have those people, I would just continue to be that quintessential college nerd. So whatever you do, get involved with things. Try intramurals. If there's clubs, get involved with clubs. Get involved in the community if you can. Find a church to be involved in. Do something that makes you uncomfortable. I didn't really do that until after college. After college, when I moved to Baltimore, one of the first things I volunteered for was Habitat for Humanity in Baltimore City, in the worst neighborhood in Baltimore. And you really get to learn, the people that live there, you think from the outside are different, but you know what? We have a lot more in common than you realize with people that live in it's a different culture there, but we actually have more similarities than you realize. So step outside and do something uncomfortable. Go on a missions trip if you can. Volunteer somewhere. That's what I would do. I didn't necessarily do those things when I was in college, but looking back, I definitely wish that I had. Focus on your academics for sure. That's definitely still important. But also don't miss out on all those extra things that are available to you, especially, you're away from your parents, and this is the time to learn what you want to do. A lot of people, you're going to graduate and you're going to end up doing something in the future that's completely different. I know I'm probably the odd one now who in high school said, I want to be an engineer, and that's what I'm doing to this day. But I know that's not very common anymore. So definitely take advantage of all the opportunities. It's a great place to become well-rounded in your education and as a person. So definitely do all you can to take advantage.